Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. Today we're putting a magnifying glass over something we all use but probably don't think about scientifically too often, our daily hair care. Specifically, we're turning our attention to the Dr. Groot Hair Thickening Conditioner. Now, this isn't just another generic bottle taking up space on your shower shelf. This is a highly scientifically backed product formulated to actively transform your daily routine. We're going to break down exactly how this conditioner works, why it's designed the way it is, and most importantly, we're going to look at the actual hard data behind it.
So, here's our game plan for today. We'll briefly meet the conditioner, explore its core hair benefits, dive right into the clinical proof, and finally, map out the perfect hair routine. Let's jump right in. All right, part 1, meet the conditioner. You know, it's incredibly easy to get totally lost in the endless sea of hair products out there. Walk down literally any personal care aisle and you're just bombarded with bottles. So we really need to ask a foundational question here. What specifically makes this conditioner stand out from the rest of the pack? How does it actually differentiate itself in a market that caters to all hair types? Well, right off the bat, instead of some heavy, thick cream that just weighs your roots down, this formula is a super lightweight gel. Coming in an 8.4 fluid ounce bottle, it's completely gluten-free and totally avoids those harsh chemicals that can strip your hair over time. And honestly, it even upgrades the whole sensory experience of your shower with this amazing, invigorating orange-geranium aroma. And you know, that unique formulation is absolutely resonating with people. This conditioner already boasts a highly impressive 4.5-star rating, backed by over 900 individual user reviews. That level of consensus from hundreds of different people gives us a really solid foundation of trust before we even step foot into the lab data. Which brings us nicely to part 2. Core hair benefits. Okay, so most conditioners just kind of sit there and coat the hair, right? But this takes a really cool dual-pronged approach. For your scalp, it actively gets in there to exfoliate, clean, and moisturize while simultaneously reducing oiliness. At the exact same time, for the strands themselves, it's encouraging thickness, volume, and strength. That means significantly reducing breakage and improving overall softness. Think of it like this. You're actively treating the soil, your scalp, while also fortifying the plant, your hair strands. Let's move on to part 3, the clinical proof. Let's look at the numbers, because the lab data here reveals a massive 73.3% reduction in scalp sebum, that natural oil that leads to a heavy, greasy feeling. But honestly, the craziest part of this metric is that this 73.3% drop happens after just one single use. There's no waiting months to see less oiliness. The entire environment of your scalp is being balanced from day one. And the data continues to impress as we track it over time. Within just 2 short weeks of use, there is a distinct 24.4% increase in hair softness. The formula is quite literally going in and actively repairing the texture of the strands, giving you measurable, tactile improvements in just a fortnight. But it doesn't stop at just stripping away the bad oils and softening the hair. It also actively fights dryness. The clinical results showed that this conditioner enhances your overall scalp hydration by 34.2%. And remember, we all know a healthy, hydrated scalp is absolutely crucial. It's the absolute prerequisite for growing strong, thick hair. To really drive that point home, we have to look at the longevity of that hydration. The intense scalp moisture this provides doesn't just evaporate the second you step out of the bathroom. It is clinically proven to last for up to 8 full hours. That is essentially an entire workday or a full night's sleep where your scalp is continuously soaking up all the moisturizing benefits of this gel.
So, let's bring it all together in part 4, the perfect hair routine.
To get the absolute most out of this product, you'll want to use it as part of their structured system. It's super easy. Step 1, you start your shower with the Dr. Groot Hair Thickening Shampoo and the Miracle in Shower Treatment. Once that's done, step 2 is to apply a good amount of the gel conditioner to your damp hair. Make sure to evenly cover it and give it a gentle massage. Remember, it works wonders on the scalp too, so really get in there. Step 3, just rinse it all thoroughly with water. And finally, step 4, for those truly compounded results, follow it up with the Dr. Groot Hair Thickening Serum. Boom! A simple, logical progression for amazing hair. So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with something to think about regarding your own daily routine. Does your current conditioner actually work this hard? Does it actively and scientifically improve both the health of your scalp and the structure of your strands? And most importantly, does it actually have the clinical data to back it all up? It's a pretty vital question to ask of the products we're using every single day. Thank you so much for hanging out and learning with me today, and I will see you in the next explainer.